Hey YouTube family! I'm Christy Blake, coming at you for week 18, I think it is. 18. And I just had my 4-month surgiversary last week on the 19th. Or this week. Sorry, I don't even know what day it is. I think it's Wednesday. And I'm doing so much better. I just wanted to let you know that. And let's do the numbers first. Last week, I think I was 205 or 6. I know I was talking about 206 haunting me, so I know I was around there. Sorry, someone's texting me. And this morning, I was 202 point something. I don't care about the point somethings. So 202. So that'd be a 3-pound loss this week, which I'm totally fine with. I'm so close to Wonderland. It's crazy. So hopefully next week I'll get there. Although with some results today, I'm not. I'll talk about that in a minute. I'm super nervous. So anyways, 3 pounds. Totally working out again, feeling so much better. I still have the fistula. It's complicated, but I have a hole and a centinin, and so I basically just have to keep gauze on it for the next 4 weeks. And then I have to have surgery again in 4 weeks to close it all up, get some nice little stitches, and should be good to go. I went walking on Saturday, like walking, and it got really irritated. So I'm going to steer clear away from the walking for the next 4 weeks, which, considering the news I just got, I don't know what I'm going to do. But walking irritates it. So have to figure out something else there. But I've been back in the gym this week. I did Zumba Monday, which is an awesome Zumba teacher, and then today's Zumba teacher was weird. Like, sorry, motorcycle. Zumba can be so hit or miss. I don't know how I feel about it. Jury's still out on that. Did my total body conditioning class yesterday with the step. Getting a little better coordinated with that. I really do hate that class and love it. Love-hate relationship there. And then tomorrow's body pump, but I don't know if I'm supposed to go to that anymore. So I'm just finished my appointment. I had a whole video planned of what I was going to do this week, and I guess I'll just keep it for next week. So this week I'm going to really just talk about what my doctors just said. I just met with my nutritionist and met with my endocrinologist, Dr. Ram. And there's some debate about him in my support group, about what he tells his patients, but he's super smart. He's like a double PhD, really smart endocrinologist. He's been doing it for 20 years. I honestly don't know if I cannot, afford to not believe him. So I'm going to try his ways, because I basically just got super, not in trouble, but, and he said my weight loss, I've lost 50, okay, I can't remember this, I'm down to 55 pounds, since before surgery, but since surgery, I'm down 40, what is wrong with me, people, 44 pounds? That's not adding up, right? 48 pounds, whatever. 48 pounds, we'll go with that. I should have done my math in advance. He said that I'm totally on track. I should be losing over 5% per week for what I started at, which was 258. So that's good news, because I was 5.6. So I'm a little bit ahead of the curve, so that's good. Even though I've had that really bad 3 weeks off, didn't lose anything with the surgery, the fistula, but that's over now. So that was good news. But he also said that I've only lost 35 pounds fat, and the rest is muscle mass, and that I already have a pretty low muscle mass, and so I need to really try to hold on to my muscle mass. And so that's not good. He said that I could be overdoing it with the body pump class, and the other classes I might be getting too aerobic. that is so weird. Like, everything he says is against my nature. Like, you know, we're all supposed to be eating right and working out, right? But it's actually can be totally detrimental to your muscle mass and losing it if you work out too much or too intense, because we don't have the calories to sustain that. It was very complicated, and I'm trying to remember what he said because I really didn't even understand it. But basically, because we can't eat over basically 1,000 calories, we're about that, at 4 months out, 18 weeks out, that to be working out super intensely like that is not, like he said, no, not even jogging. That my Zumba is probably too much, that all the classes, if my heart rate's over 100, I could be losing more muscle. And muscle helps us burn fat, right? So basically you have to take everything that you know and throw it out the window. That's how I feel after he talked to me. Because it's against my nature to want to just go walking around the block for 30 minutes. And actually, he didn't even say 30 minutes. I'm getting my paper. Hold on. Here's what he prescribed. For those of you that don't have access to an endocrinologist, and if you do have an endocrinologist, I'd love to hear your input on this. Tell me what your doctor said, because this is very interesting to me. So he said, prescribed, basically. Oh, this is nice that I just saw. Snacks. Avoid nuts, fruits, peanut butter, and other high-fat, high-sugar foods. Fruit? Really? Do I have to avoid that? Totally. I don't know. Resistance activity. Weights, bands, partial squats, leg lifts, or any muscle movement that you can think of that does not cause pain. Work up to as soon as possible with moderate intensity to develop some fatigue, but not excessive. Like my body pump class where I pulled a muscle, if that's excessive, does not qualify. Minimum 30 minutes or 10 minutes at a time, 3 times a day, or 15 minutes per day, 7 days a week. So 30 minutes a day, 4 days a week, or 15 minutes per day, 7 days a week. And he actually said he really does prefer us to do the 15 minutes a day, 7 days a week. So that's walking, not getting your heart rate over 100. You know, I'd say fast pace, but not running, and not snail crawl. So you shouldn't be just moseying along, walking your dog. But need to, and then as far as resistance, you guys, I totally just failed you. We're talking about resistance activity. I just read the categories. I'm sorry. So, resistance activity, 15 minutes per day, 7 days a week. That means you should be lifting bands, partial squats, leg lifts, doing any sort of muscle movement for 15 minutes for 7 days a week. Do not skip 2 days in a row. If you do miss a day, don't miss the next day. Very important. And then you need to alternate. So, do your legs and arms and then the other muscles the next day, and then you can go back to the other muscles. So do have your 2 different sets and then alternate every other day. And then low impact was the 30 minutes per day, 3 days a week. What? Like, seriously? That's it? And that's going to help me lose weight? He said it's going to help me lose weight because it's going to help me keep my muscle, which will help me lose weight. He said he had a person just come in that had lost, that had gained 10 pounds of muscle, and she was frustrated because she hasn't lost any weight, but she had lost 10 pounds of fat and gained 10 pounds of muscle by doing this. And she was frustrated because she didn't lose any weight, but she really did. She's like, my pants were fitting better, and da-da-da-da. So, he said, just move, don't run. Walking, bike, treadmill, swimming, low to moderate intensity. He said He told me that if you feel like you can go longer than 30 minutes, go longer. And that's probably what I'll do, because I feel weird about this. Anyways, I'm like in my groove. I got my 9:15 class. My little girl goes to daycare. I go do my class. So now I guess I'm just going to go to the gym and do the pre-core or something. Seems really silly to me. I don't know how to feel about this. I feel frustrated and I feel fear, right? Like, don't we fear the unknown, right? So I feel fear that what if I do this and I don't lose any weight? I don't know. And then 65 to 85 grams of protein per day, which is what I'm doing. And about 1,000 calories a day. He also prescribed me this. L-carnitine. He said my muscle loss has been so bad that I have to take 6 caplets a day. He's like, you could be taking 8, but I'm only going to have you at 6. 2, 4, 6. And you're bad enough where you have to have 6. Great. So, anyways, people, let's watch out for losing your muscle. I thought body pump was gaining muscle, but they don't want that. It's building, you don't want to build muscle. I don't know. You just want to maintain your muscle. That's what it's supposed to be. I don't know. I don't get it. I'm so dumb. I don't know. Okay, I'm going to try it. So then I went to see my nutritionist too. And she's just funny and looks at my diary and says, wow, you're like such a good tracker and you do your MyFitnessPal so good and my patients barely do this. And I said, I have to. If I don't track, I know from not tracking that my calories could be way under or way over. So I need to make sure that I'm at 1,000 calories. Like, if you're at 600 for 3, 4, 5 days in a row, you're going to have a stall. If you're at 1,200 or 1,400, you're not going to lose anything anyways. So, I don't know. There's debates about that all over the place. But anyways, I like to track. That's my story. It helps me, you know. Otherwise, my spirits are up. I'm happy that I feel like I'm looking better. And I feel like a little kid in adult's clothes. Do you guys feel like this? This is for sure an NSV for me this week. I just keep trying on all these clothes that I used to wear. And I look ridiculous in them. I look like a little kid trying to fit in my mom's clothes. That's what I feel like. Sorry, there's some texting going on. I keep pressing on the screen. But anyways, I just feel like I'm starting to pull out old clothes that I wore a long, long time ago and going, wow, these fit. And it's crazy. I'm still in a 16 though, guys. Actually, 17, 18 Maurice's jeans are still fitting me. But then I'm fitting in some 16 skirts, and I think I actually might have fit in a small, I don't know, some extra larges. So I'm sorry I'm not really tracking that well. I think clothes sizes are kind of all over the place. But I'd say I'm between a 16 and 18. And then shirts, large to extra large. So anyways, it's been really cool, but weird when you like try on a skirt and it like falls off because you're like, it's so big. So that's some NSVs. When I went on the plane to Obesity Help, I didn't get to talk about this, but the seatbelt totally fit. Didn't have to ask for an extension. And my hips almost fit, on the pair, almost fit where the arm went down and didn't hit my hips. Almost. It still kind of did. Sorry. But the seatbelt, I had like this much extra where I could pull it tight. That's so awesome. I love that, especially because I travel a bit for work. And so I've been dealing with some personal issues, some financial things and stuff. And I have made some decisions about my work and different things, and I'm just feeling really good right now. And as soon as I can get this stupid surgery done in 4 weeks and get that all closed up and not have to deal with that, I will be even better, right, to hit into holidays. I made caramel apples yesterday, and I'm not planning on eating one because I looked on the package and it was like 700 calories and 110 grams of sugar for a caramel apple. Now, I used to get these. I used to go to DFW airport. I used to fly to the south all the time, and I'd always pick DFW as my hub to my layover because there's a Rocky Mountain chocolate factory there, and I used to go get a caramel apple, like in between switching planes, and eat that. And now I just looked at the calorie and I'm like, holy crap, dude. 700 freaking calories for an apple with caramel on it and 110 grams of sugar. Who knows what else was in there? But that's crazy to me. That's just not something that's even part of my life anymore. And so I have to figure out how to give them away. Give these caramel apples away because they're really pretty, and it's the first time that I made them. So anyways, I don't know, life's just different now. People keep saying I look so great, and what are you doing? And some people I feel guilty for not telling because they're closer friends, and they might even know from other friends knowing, so I feel weird about that. But for the most part, my stance at this point is the surgery, I can eat whatever I want. I don't dump, I eat whatever I want. Surgery has given me restriction. But now that I'm 4 months out, I really can eat, a lot more than in the beginning. And it's scary. You have to make the right choices. And I talk about this almost every video, but it rings true. Oh my gosh, 17 minutes. I'm so sorry, guys. That went really, really fast. Anyways, make right choices, guys. It's hard. Every day's a new day. Make right choices. Make right choices to move and to eat and what to eat, and only put good things into your body. And anyways, have a great week. Hopefully next week I'm coming to you under 200. We'll see with my new workout plan. All right. I'd love to know your thoughts. Love you guys. Bye-bye.